Most people believe the Buddha taught us to reject desire, to avoid money, to escape the world. But that was never the teaching. The goal was never to escape desire, but to master it. If rejecting money brought enlightenment, the poorest would be the happiest. But the Buddha understood something deeper. Money isn't the problem. Unconscious desire is. Welcome to Asian Money Wisdom. This is Buddha and Balance, the spiritual psychology of money and desire. To understand the Buddha's financial wisdom, we must understand the man who discovered it. Siddhartha Gautama. Siddhartha Gautama was born around 563 BCE, raised in unimaginable luxury. His father built him palaces filled with music and comfort, a life designed to shield him from pain, a life designed to hide reality. But destiny eventually breaks through every wall. Outside the palace, Siddhartha saw old age for the first time. He saw illness for the first time. He saw death. And then he saw a wandering monk, someone who owned nothing, yet radiated peace that luxury had never given him. In that moment, he understood a truth many wealthy people today still struggle to grasp. Wealth can hide the truth, but it cannot erase it. So that night, Siddhartha walked away from royalty, not to reject luxury, but to search for clarity. He left privilege to pursue truth. After 6 years of disciplined seeking, he sat beneath the Bodhi tree and awakened to the nature of suffering and freedom. Awakening is simply seeing the mind clearly. For thousands of years, Buddhism shaped the East, but in the last century, it reshaped the West more than any other philosophy. Why? Because the West mastered productivity, but lost peace. It mastered ambition, but lost clarity. It mastered wealth, but lost contentment. Modern success created modern suffering, burnout, anxiety, endless wanting, comparison, stress dressed as achievement. And so the West turned to a 2,500-year-old mind science. Harvard, Stanford, Google, Apple. They all embraced mindfulness, not as religion, but as a form of mental training. The Buddha mapped the human mind long before psychology existed. The West mastered growth. The Buddha mastered the mind. And nowhere does the mind reveal itself more honestly than in our relationship with money. Inner poverty can exist even in outer wealth. There is a myth that the Buddha said, "All desire is bad." Not true. He described two very different kinds of desire. The first is Tanhā, the craving that can never be satisfied. It's the voice that whispers, "I'll be enough when I get this." No, maybe when I get that. Maybe once I finally catch up to everyone else. Tanhā is desire tied to ego, and ego has an endless appetite. The second is Chanda, the wholesome desire rooted in growth and purpose. It's the desire that says, "I want to learn. I want to create. I want to build something meaningful. I want to support my family. I want to grow into my potential." Not all desire leads to suffering. Some desires elevate you. Two desires, one enslaves, the other liberates. Buddha identified the real cause of suffering as Upādāna, clinging. We do not suffer because we want something. We suffer because we cannot let go of the wanting. You don't suffer because you want. You suffer because you cling. And nothing exposes this more quickly than money. People cling to status, cling to comparison, cling to validation, cling to possessions, cling to the illusion that once I get more, I'll finally feel enough. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. Neuroscientists call it dopamine looping. Traders call it FOMO. The Buddha simply called it attachment. The Buddha didn't reject money. He offered one of the earliest financial frameworks in history. He taught that wealth should support your life, your work, your future, your community, and your peace of mind. Ancient wisdom, modern financial clarity. This becomes 5 kinds of wealth: the material that sustains you, the functional that lets you contribute, the future you prepare for, the social bonds that protect you, and the inner calm that guides you. Real wealth is multidimensional.
Right livelihood is often misunderstood.
It's not just moral guidance, it's psychological protection. Your income should not cost you your clarity. A job that pays well but breaks your mind is more expensive than it appears. A business that drains your peace is simply another kind of poverty. Protect your clarity, not just your salary. The middle way is not moderation, it is equilibrium. Extreme saving can come from fear. Extreme spending can come from insecurity. The number is not the issue, the emotion underneath it is. The middle way asks, what level of wealth supports my freedom, not my ego? Balance is freedom. Clarity lives between extremes. Balance isn't a number, it's a state of mind. The Buddha taught that all suffering is born from three poisons: greed, fear, and ignorance. These same forces still drive financial markets today. Greed inflates bubbles, fear crashes them. Ignorance traps people in cycles they don't understand. Money problems are mind problems. The story of the poisoned arrow explains this perfectly. A man is struck by a poisoned arrow. Instead of removing it, he demands endless details about who shot it. He dies asking the wrong questions. This is how many people approach money. What coin should I buy? What stock is trending? What shortcut am I missing? What secret do the wealthy know? But the real question is, what is the arrow inside me? Is it fear? Is it envy? Is it insecurity? Is it the feeling of being behind? Remove the inner arrow first. Only then does financial clarity become possible. If the Buddha lived today, he wouldn't ask what you invest in. He would ask, does your wealth give you peace, or does it own your mind? Because the ultimate advantage in life and money is not intelligence, it is clarity. The calmest mind wins. He would ask, do you control desire, or does desire control you? Because wealth without inner freedom is just another form of suffering. Your mind is your greatest asset. To apply the Buddha's clarity today, start with awareness. Before spending, pause and ask, is this coming from emptiness or from purpose? A single breath before a financial decision prevents many regrets. A calm mind makes clear decisions. Step away from comparison. Protect your peace the way you protect your bank account. Comparison destroys peace. Automate the habits that protect you. Your saving, your investing, your giving, so your weaker moments cannot overturn your strongest intentions. And finally, redefine what it means to be rich. Rich is not how much you have. Rich is how little controls you. True wealth is inner freedom. The Buddha never taught escape. He taught understanding. He never taught rejection. He taught clarity. He never taught poverty. He taught balance. And in the end, the most important question is not how much money you have, but how much peace your money brings you. Balance isn't wealth. Balance creates wealth. This is Asian money wisdom, where ancient clarity becomes modern power. Start early. Think sharp. Learn right. That's your clear path.